My vision for Aaron's style is really bringing the cultural components.
Make some noise!
You hear the crowd? Music, art, and fashion truly make this a youth culture event. That's what Aaron's style has always been about. Air is referring to sport, and style is the way in which you live your life. Starting in Beijing, making its way to Austria, and then everything really comes together here in Los Angeles at the Rose Bowl.
No, we're at the Rose Bowl. There's no snow here.
You're gonna show up and see this monstrous jump, 16 stories tall.
The Rose Bowl has so much history, you know, and have the setup like right beside it, it's pretty amazing.
There'll be multiple stages with music. My band will be performing as well as many other bands.
Lineup's incredible. Yo, it was a show with Kendrick and Diplo and Phantogram. I was like, is that real?
The goal is to just keep making it bigger every single time. It's the same thing I've applied to my sports career. I want to get people excited, motivated, and do something that people haven't seen before. And I think this is accomplishing it.
Making snowboarding history.
That was an amazing run. Are you serious?
You guys all right? All set? What? Oh, sorry. I don't know how to sound not corny in this scenario because it's my event, I'm standing here. It's heavy, it really is. I kind of reflect nowadays. You look back at where my career started and, you know, pretty humble beginnings with my family in a van, touring around the local mountains and doing amateur competitions. And now putting on something like this and having massive international bands come play, the best riders in the world. It didn't really hit me until my mom came here the other day. She didn't even say anything, she just looked at me like, wow. It's something that I never really would have imagined myself doing. And now I'm here. Everything from seeing the ramp to seeing the little golf cart with my name on it. You know what I mean? Everything's got this sentimental feeling. This is the first one. This is my, you know, brainchild, if you will. It's my dream and my vision going into it, and this really represents everything that I'm about right now.
Yeah, if you get it while we're going.
Bringing the event to LA was really important just because of having a snowboarding event in the city. I mean, it's never been done before, really. I grew up in California, and I just thought it was the perfect setting.
It's basically like a Coachella-type music event meets X Games. It's one of those things that we've thought about for a long time. We've always wanted it to happen. It's crazy to be here in LA and hanging out in short-sleeve shirts and shorts and stuff.
Everyone always wanted one in the USA, and it's finally here, and it's in LA. I'm looking at the jump. There's a huge stage. I just can't wait to see people come here and listen to music and get to see some snowboarding and just have a great time.
I've actually never really spectated at events before because I've always been competing myself.
Oh, there I am.
It's really a cool scenario for me to watch something like that happen and to be a part of it. I got high expectations for the snowboard event just because these guys are trying to win the title.
Oh my God.
It's been the two events, one in Beijing, one in Austria. We're here in Los Angeles, and it's basically you want to win the whole thing. As an athlete, that's what it's all about.
Half you guys will go in group one.
Winning the battle's nice, but you want to win the war. You want to win the whole thing.
Half you will go in group two. If you don't know which group you're in, we'll let you know.
Whoa! I think this is kind of the future of how the events should go. I've been talking about this for so long and working on it. You know, all the minutiae of everything, and to actually be standing here, seeing the stage, I mean, I'm gonna lose it tonight when the lights come on.
Welcome to Los Angeles in the shadows of the Rose Bowl. Today we celebrate the music, the art, and the culture of snowboarding. the longest running big air contest in the world, a 3-stop tour, and the first time on U.S. soil. After the first 2 stops, Ståle Sandbæk come away with 2nd place in Beijing, takes the win in Innsbruck. This one could be his today.
Yeah, and if he was to win here today, he would win the Aaron Style title ring.
I'm a competitive guy, always been since I was a kid. If I could podium on each stop and then also win the overall title would be amazing.
Format starts off with round 1, only the top 10 of those advancing on to round number 2.
And he's our first rider drop in, Max Burrow.
Getting things going with a cab 12.
Nicholas Matson now. Oh! This man can make it happen. It's Yuki Kadono out of Japan.
Putting down that 16-20 deep in that landing.
He's gonna grab the top spot right there. Next up, Sebastian Toutant, 22 years old.
The first Aaron Style just missed the final, and then the last Aaron Style got 4th, so we'll see. I mean, I just want to give a good show and just land my tricks.
Sebastian Toutant gonna start things off spinning backside.
It's been great. I mean, the crowds are coming in. I can't wait, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
And now we take it to Emil Olsletten, the winner in Beijing. And he is a contender to take the tour title.
After my win in Beijing, I got more confident for sure.
You don't come all the way to China just to stand somewhere.
Here we go.
Stand.
Here we go. Stop it.
Winning for me is, of course, my biggest goal. I'm not gonna go for a 3rd or 4th spot. I'm gonna go do everything I can to get the gold.
So Olsletten spinning a switch backside. Oh! Off the toes.
Tough break for Emil Olsletten.
Beijing was fun, Innsbruck was fun, LA was fun, but didn't quite work out as I wanted in the end though.
Peetu Pirinen, he's another guy that's in the hunt for that tour title.
Ståle, he's leading, so it's gonna be hard. But this is Aaron Style, so anything can happen.
Peetu has been on the podiums 8 times on Aaron Style, and here he comes right now.
Seeing finals level riding here.
Ståle Sandbæk coming up.
It's gonna be an absolute amazing show.
I was pretty against playing my own festival at first. I was so focused on what people would think. Maybe people would see it as somewhat of a gimmick because I'm known for snowboarding and now I'm doing this. But I'm actually in a band because I won a guitar at a snowboard contest.
Sound good. We're ready.
Togetherness, focus, optimism, aspiration, gratitude.
And I really kind of took a step back and went like, hey, we've toured, we've played, and you know, earned some credibility in that space, so I feel confident about us playing.
I think that's what this band's all about is, you know, I don't think we expected anything to be really given to us. In fact, I feel like we assumed we were going to even have to work harder to prove ourselves.
here for the same reason, to enjoy sports, to enjoy music, to have a good time, and we got songs to play.
One of my favorite things about the band is that every single time we show up and perform is when all of those doubts and all of those things really fade away. I like seeing people having experiences like, oh wow, like that was truly something that I didn't expect. It was bad things, but maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Today is all about trying to move on and crown our LA victor and also the overall tour champ.
Winning one of the Aaron Styles is huge. It's one of those things that so many historic people have won this event, you know, and to have your name on it. Like I took the win at Innsbruck a couple years ago, and that was insane. That was one of the highlights of my career.
Second half of round one essentially is what we're dealing with. They're all getting 3 cracks at this jump with 2 of their best jumps counting, where we go from 15 guys down to 10 guys.
Usually we have like 30, 32 riders involved, and you can kind of take it mellow for the first couple rounds, but here it's the best of the best from all those events.
Won it in 2013 in Innsbruck at Aaron Style. Here he comes, Eric Ouellette, 27 years old.
Ouellette spinning frontside for a frontside at 1080 there. Very nicely done from the Breckenridge, Colorado local.
The mental aspect of it's weird how much it actually plays into your snowboarding, just how confident you have to be and how pressure kicks in and how you have to deal with the pressure. And sometimes that pressure, you kind of use it to your advantage, and I like to do that. You gotta have to have your brain focused and confident, you know?
Jump number 2 for Eric.
Well, let's switch now for a switch backside 1080. Beautiful.
He's in that top 10 right now if he can hold on. Sven Thorgren up next. Sven third at X Games in Slope in 2015.
Sven setting up for a regular backside spin.
It's gonna take a good rider to win this.
37 for Sven Thorgren, nicely done.
I think a consistent rider, because you have to land 2 tricks. As well, the jump is bigger than any other style jump, so I think it's gonna be some heavy tricks.
And now the guy who's, man, he's got everything to win right now. I'll tell you what, Ståle Sandbäck, he's your current tour leader.
I'm Ståle Sandbäck, 21 years old, from Rykken, Norway. LA is totally different from where I'm coming from. It's just a different world. I've been here a few times in Venice. It's pretty interesting. You got skate park, you got art, you got a lot of weird stuff going on. It's a pretty interesting place. I'd say one of the most interesting places in the world. People here, they just find their own style, you know?
Ståle Sandbäck dropping next.
Innsbruck was a really big achievement for me, you know. It's always been a goal for me to win an Aaron Style event. I felt really good that day. The first round went really well, and I made it through to the finals.
Ståle Sandbäck is your winner here in Innsbruck.
And now I'm sitting really good with 1 second place and 1 first place. Then it's kind of been a goal, you know, to win the overall title. Getting that legendary ring in the first ever overall Aaron Style title, it will mean the world. Since I'm sitting first in the overall ranking, yeah, it's kind of stressing me out. I think I'm gonna just use it to push myself and get hype. I just gotta do my own thing and snowboard. I'm so close to it, I can almost feel it, you know? The LA Rose Bowl event, it's kind of the last piece in the tour for Aaron Style, you know? We have Europe, Innsbruck in the mountain. We got Beijing, Bird's Nest. Of course, we need something in the US, you know, LA, like a little bit of winter into the city. You know, US is kind of like the capital of board sports. This is where it all started, you know? All the surfers around here, all the skateboarders, you know, and I guess we're kind of the same people, you know? It's gonna be cool to see how many people show up, and I have no idea what it's gonna be like, but I think it's gonna be really cool.
And here he is dropping in for you right now, Ståle Sandbäck. the guy that's been on both podiums thus far in the first 2 stops on Air and Style.
You just came out of the gates with triple cork right off the bat. What was the mentality behind that?
Why not?
And his answer to that question, why not? With that much on the line for him right now, I like his style.
The man, the myth, the legend. X Games Gold, Mark McMorris dropping in. Here we go. What does he got?
Mark going back 10, double, grab an Indy. And
the score for him at 37.53. A great score for Mark McMorris to start things off.
Yeah. Having one of those rings and going through the process of getting one is a pretty special feeling. More motivation.
Here we go, Mark McMorris, third and final jump for him today.
Going backside 1, 2, 12, backside 1260, perfect. Right into the fence,
Bam!
take it out.
I don't know, I just could not slow down to save my life. I was too fired up, just wanted to ride right into the atmosphere. Yeah, I want to make that super final.
And here we go, the golden boy, Sage Kotzenberg, 20 years old, out of Park City.
First Air and Style in LA and in America. It'd be so cool to be on the podium. We'll just see how it goes.
We got that big old gold medal out there, the first U.S. gold medal at the Olympics in Sochi.
Sage Kotzenberg.
I came in, I wanted to land a good trick and ended up messing up on the grab on the first jump, so that kind of sucked, and then I just fell on my second jump. Oh, no! Not gonna do it! That sucks, I don't know, I'm definitely gonna have to stomp something really good to knock a couple people out, so I don't know. It'll be crazy.
So it comes down to this, our final competitor here, round number 1, Sage Kotzenberg. He is down there in the 13th spot, trying to get in that top 10. Gonna need mid-30s here on this jump. Here he comes, Sage Kotzenberg, final jump here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, lands it perfectly clean. He's got to be happy about that.
But is it enough? Score coming in. He does improve, but up to 11. Gonna get in.
Breaker, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and the ghostly.
And by just a point, basically, is what just separated him right there. So, well, this is how it's gonna end. And these top 10 dudes, Antoine Truchon, Kim Rune-Hansen, Eric Ouellette, Peetu Piroinen, Maxence Perreault, Yuki Kodono, Mark McMorris, Sven Thorgren, Seb Toots, and Ståle Sandbæk, all earning a spot coming up in round number 2. And we go head-to-head for that battle.
Do you want to see that again? Yeah. We can do it again.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's not that big.
Big. I did it.
I did it.
When we grew up in Alaska, we didn't have access to a lot of things, and so snowboard films was straight up where we found all of our music and all our inspiration that straight up made us pick up a guitar in the first place. Music's just, it's a part of everybody's life, and it's the same everywhere. You know, whatever you do, music goes along with it, and it's that personal connection. Yeah, you gotta push yourself in, every way, man. That's what these guys do.
I have the feeling that I should probably jump off of everything if I get on top.
That's what's so cool about this whole place is everything coming together, and People do things they love, they listen to things they love, they look at things they love, and it's just seeing the art, the music, and the riding all come into play. It's pretty awesome. Pretty crazy up there, man. I gotta say, we're from Alaska. We know heights, we know steeps. High and steep.
Hard to believe, 22 years of Aaron's style, but a couple of firsts going on this year. First time skiing has been added, and first time on U.S. soil. 16 of the world's best skiers on hand, 3 runs each. They made the best man win.
And I'm excited to see the skiers. It's kind of a test run for us. How does the crowd react? How does it fit into the schedule? How does it work? And it's something that I feel strongly about, you know? They're out there just like us, throwing hard tricks, pushing themselves, and they deserve to come and enjoy an event like this.
Matt Walker is going to be our first guy to come in.
And that's what it is right there, left side, double cork 1260.
It's a big jump. It's definitely the biggest ski jump that has ever been in LA.
Here comes Gus.
But it's one of the bigger jumps that I've hit. It's definitely the biggest city big air jump that I've hit. It's a long distance, the speed, there's tons of speed. The ramp's really tall. I think it's like 160 feet.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And then it's like a 75-foot gap on the jump, so it's like 90 feet if you're going big on it. It's just a couple feet of snow on top of wood.
Here comes Noah Morrison now. First jump for him.
Whoa! Morrison holds on! What incredible display of athleticism to be able to hold on to that. Swings out, little worm turn to get your skis in front of you to hit that fence.
Now it's time for Bobby Brown.
When skiing became a part of Aaron's style, I was really stoked. You know, it's an awesome event, and we've always watched it and been in awe of the jump that they have out here. So to be able to go out and hit the jump that snowboarders are hitting over here, it was definitely an honor.
Boom, going quite large, almost landing down in the transition right there. That is the biggest trick we've seen so far here in round number 1. Right side double cork, 1620.
Go back up to the top of the order.
Checking out Alex Schlope going massive. Whoa!
One thing that's cool about big air is you just feed off of each other. You see one dude do something crazy, and it kind of psychs you up to do something yourself, something maybe you hadn't planned on that you're now gonna try because you need to do that to win.
Whoa, very solid.
Every event, you never know what's gonna happen, and it just always goes bigger and better than you think it would.
Bobby Brown up next, the 34.89 on jump number 1.
It's a huge event, but I don't feel any pressure. I mean, we're in California skiing. You can't really beat that. So it's just kind of got to see what happens, put it all out there, and, you know, let it roll.
Whoa, Brown decidedly dropping in switch.
People are bringing out new tricks left and right, so it's pretty cool to see, you know, everyone doing their own thing, but doing it with a new and progressive twist on it.
Double Misty 1260 Octo Grab is the name of that trick right there, and it's 3.5 spins, 2 kind of frontward rolling flips.
Go back to the top of the order. We'll start things off. These are our third and final jumps. Final jump for Bobby Brown.
Top field here, and it's crazy. People are throwing down.
It's just kind of a big, scary jump, so your heart's already racing when you're at the top of it, and then you're watching everybody, and you obviously want to do well, you want your friends to do well, but you never know what anyone's actually going to do. You're not sure if someone's going to do a triple, if people are bringing out 16s. Like, it's just sort of nerve-wracking, I guess, watching everyone else.
Jossie Wells with an 85-1 in third, so Jossie Wells means business.
The pressure really on this individual, the Canadian Vincent Gagne, coming off a win at the Big Air at X Games. Throws it down, switches things up, needed a different trick right there, and delivered the judges something that they were longing to adore.
And a 40.8, he has done it. Vinny Gagne's improved all the way to third. Alex Belmar now coming in switch.
There's the switch double 1080.
Belmar up into second with that one right there, 85.7, his combo score here today. Gus Kenworthy can do no wrong here today. He's in first.
Winning this Aaron style would be huge for me. I mean, I think it's a new event, but it's definitely one of the biggest events. It's a big venue. It's our first time in the Aaron style, so I'd really like for skiers to kind of make a good impression. And also, it's like a huge prize purse, so it'd be sweet.
Gus Kenworthy coming in, his third jump, boom! Forward left side double cork, 1440 for Gus Kenworthy, tacking on another 360 to an already impressive score on the double 1080. Gus Kenworthy walking home with the best performance of the day. Unbelievable.
There you go. That's a look at Vincent Gagne, third place. Alex Belmar in second, and Gus Kenworthy taking the big win here at a historic day for this premier ski event at Aaron Style Los Angeles 2015.
I'm Spencer Gilbert, also known as Mar, and today we're in Venice painting the Venice art walls for the Aaron Style competition. Style's just like, you get up in the morning, you go and brush your teeth. How do you go brush your teeth? That's your style. Do anything the way you do it, that's your style. I feel like music is the highest form of art. I listen to almost any music. It's just, as long as it feels good during painting or whatever it is you're doing, then that's the right song. This is all like full circle to get to be part of the Aaron Style, because it's always something that as a kid I grew up watching, and so it's cool to get to be this part of it.
We've been out here all day for round one. Coming into round two, some of the best showed us what they're capable of. Absolutely perfect.
Now it's more of a round where you have to play the game, you know?
But a guy you're not seeing, Emil Alsletten, the winner from Beijing, not able to advance on to round two. Does that open the door? Yes, indeed it does. Here we go, round two, head-to-head.
The head-to-head battle, like you never know like how it's gonna turn out. So sometimes, you know, someone, it's his day, you know, he just stomped everything, and sometimes you rode really good too, but the other guy just rode better.
We pit two guys against each other in 5 head-to-head heats.
Tree run, best 2 counts, you know, you gotta be consistent, you gotta land 2 runs out of tree.
Max Perot is gonna be going head-to-head against Yuki Kodono. Peetu Piroinen against Mark McMorris, Ulek, Thorgren, Hansen Touton, and Trushan going against Sandbeck. And Max Perot will be the first to drop in as he goes head-to-head against Yuki Kodono.
They're each given 3 opportunities to take this jump. Their best 2 counts. 1 moves on, 1 does not. Just like that, round 2 has gotten underway with heat 1.
Facing Max Perot, this is Yuki Kodono, 18 years old. His first jump here in round 2.
Yuki, there's the distance on that one.
Now Yuki goes first here because he is the leader. Third and final jump, round number 2.
Switch backside 1260.
Wow. Maxence Perot. He's gonna need probably the triple here to try and get a big score. Third and final jump, winding it up. Right, so put your hands together for Yuki. Moving on to the next round, into the finals.
They know the deal. They know what they need to do out here tonight, and it's just a matter of getting by one or the other.
Well, here we go, Eric Willett.
I kind of just turn myself on autopilot and go for it.
With a frontside 1260.
Tactically, I'm just trying to land my own tricks. Trying not to think too much about what he's doing and just try to focus what I do.
Sven Thorgren, his first jump here in round 2.
The different approach, dropping switch on this one. Sven Thorgren with a cab 1260 double grab. Sven keeps it in control. Very smart. Ben will be moving on. Eric's going to be cheering from the sidelines.
Kim Rune-Hansen from Norway. First jump for him.
All right, so Kim, a regular footer. Looked like he hit a little bit of a bump on the in-run.
The head-to-head format, it's kind of like a game of snow. I mean, like if you're against someone that has a lot of triple, of course you have to throw some triples. And if I have to, you know, on the third run, I'll just push it.
Sebastian Touton, second place in Innsbruck 2013, Beijing, the winner in 2010.
Back 10 nose grab.
So once again, you need 2 scores. And here we go. Kim Rune-Hansen from Norway, 23.9 on jump number 1.
I was looking at Cameron, you know, I kind of had the advantage of seeing like what he was going to do. He kind of missed his trick, so I was like, I'm just going to play it like not too gnarly so I can get a score down, and we'll see what's going to happen in the next couple of runs.
The leaders go first here on the third and final jumps.
The Seb's going to stick with that front side at 1080 that we saw him do oh so well on the second jump.
Sebastian Touton will be moving on. We have 2 more positions up. Peetu Piroinen against Mark McMorris and Trushan against Sandbeck. The Series Championship on the line. If Stale makes it to the super final and Peetu does not, Stale is our tour champion. Here we go, round 2, head-to-head. Podono is getting in, Orgren in, Seb Touton in. Well, we have 2 more positions up. Peetu Piroinen against Mark McMorris and Trushan against Sandbeck. The Series Championship on the line. If Stale makes it to the super final and Peetu does not, Stale is our tour champion.
For me sitting first now, for sure it's a little bit more attention. I can feel that it's pretty close. The game is still on out there, and Peetu is riding well as well.
All right, so Antoine Trushan, the goofy footer, will be dropping for his first jump switch. Antoine spinning switch backside. This head-to-head matchup, you could not draw a tougher competitor than this guy, Stale Sandbeck. Good looking frontside 1080 there from Stale.
I was able to get that little extra push of the takeoff, so I had control throughout the whole trick. So it felt good, it landed good, and just got to put another one down and hopefully go to the finals.
Stale Sandbeck, he knows he's in a head-to-head battle. No matter what, he needs to make it on to the finals.
Has to squat it out.
Stale at least showing some signs that he is human.
He's not perfect, is that what we're saying here? And Antoine's, he's been giving it his best, the 34.6, the 33.9.
He could conceivably bump Stale Sandbeck out. Antoine Trushan coming in regular, spinning frontside. Trushan with a frontside 1260.
Score coming in, 37.2.
So I'm trying to look at this score here and see what Stale really needs to make it in.
Let's just assume he's going to need something incredible. Back 1440 triple cork with the Indy grab.
That is going to be in Stale Sandbeck is going to take the win. And with that win, Stale is going to the finals. I'll tell you what, though, it's not over in our final heat here in round number 2.
Now it's head-to-head format, then I'm against Mark McMorris, so it's going to be a tough battle. For sure, I need to do my best tricks.
Peetu Piroinen in the drop and switch. Peetu Piroinen puts down a gigantic cap 1260.
This is his first opportunity here in round number 2 from Canada, Mark McMorris.
Mark going with the triple back 14 right off the bat.
So Mark McMorris is putting the pressure on big time.
Standing up at the top and seeing all the people is pretty spectacular. They're all here screaming, so it's pretty cool.
Jump number 2, a 44.6 on jump number 1.
So Mark going to the front side, 1080.
Yeah, I gotta go pretty big if I wanna beat him and go to the finals. One more to go, and yeah, we'll see. I'll try my best.
Mark McMorris can get a 42 or better. He will be helping Stale out, and Stale will be the champ of the tour, because that means Pay2 will be eliminated.
I would think that if he scores a 42 or better, Stale owes him at least dinner, probably breakfast tomorrow.
Well, here we go. Let's see what Mark has. Does he get a 42 or better? Jump number 3.
All right, Mark spinning a frontside 1440 triple cork attempt.
It's not over for Pay2, because if Pay2 can get a 43 right here, he would be the guy to go.
He almost put down that backside 1440 triple cork. That is exactly what he's going to need to do right here, and he knows it. Pay2 going for it. Oh, cannot bring it around.
That means Stale Sandbeck will take the tour win.
Congratulations, because you are the Aaron Style 2015 Tour Champion. How does it feel?
It feels great. Something I've been trying all year since China, and yeah, I made it happen.
Stale Sandbeck dropped for his first of 3 attempts.
Oh my gosh.
Triple Norwegian podium, and yeah, it's pretty good times.
Stale Sandbeck dropping next.
Stale Sandbeck is your winner here in Innsbruck. First ever Aaron Style victory for Stale.
Best feeling ever, you know. I've been doing Aaron Style for so many years. I have 3 podiums, but I never made it on the top. Still got a final to do though. I can't celebrate yet. Some really good snowboarders out there now. Aoki, Mark, everybody in the finals. It's going to be a big show. It's going to be exciting to ride.
Well, join us back here at the snowboard final. We got the top 5. They are locked and loaded, and they're coming your way. It's Aaron Style LA right here. Don't miss it.
Aaron Style. This is cool.
What Sean's doing with events like Aaron Style and really pushing his culture forward is incredibly important for the sport.
Snowboard culture goes hand in hand with music. And we kind of make music that you can make a good snowboard video. I've seen it on YouTube.
Phantogram Style is gritty.
I'd say we're pretty extreme.
Yeah, with a capital X.
We're here to make an experience for people. Street culture meets the indie culture.
It's kind of all connected in a way.
I think just music goes well with just about everything.
Man, you guys are fun.
To me, style is an extension of one's character, like who they are as a person, you know?
Awesome!
And their influence and what they do, you know? And style incorporates with everything, with skateboarding and snowboarding and the way playing guitar. And style defines a person's characteristics.
My aim is to connect this concept through music and expand and push this culture forward. For me, it's exciting because there's no other way I would have been able to jump in.
Snowboarding is one of those sports that's not team orientated. It's just, you know, pushing yourself with you and your friends, and that's exactly what we do. It was fun. We don't sleep much. We come here and we hang out. It's awesome. It's inspiring.
Music is essentially a tool for your feelings and your emotions and how to activate them in certain ways. And that's why when you get pumped up, you listen to a song or a track that gets you there. And you have multi-genre artists playing with something that's gonna, you know, blow people's minds. Sean's the one person that has actually crossed outside of their world and has connected people from all different walks of life to the sport and music. You're going to want to see all these incredible artists playing, from hip-hop to rock bands to obviously DJs like myself.
You can what you need, you understand?
The thread between extreme sports like snowboarding, which I am a massive enthusiast, and DJing, performing, is the energy level.
Hey, bro, thank you so much. It's awesome.
I'm excited because LA, this is my home turf, and for the first Aaron Styles, this is a big deal. And I've literally not done any LA shows because it's all about this show, Aaron Styles, Rose Bowl, Los Angeles.
This concept is the start of the excitement and intrigue of where we're going in the future and basically our own creativity.
Aoki, man, I went on tour with that dude, and that was my first time actually having a party on stage every night. You know, I learned a lot, so fast forward 2 years from now, we're touching the same stage again. I feel like it's always a lot of big shoes to fill every time I get behind that microphone in LA.
Make some noise!
From the microphone to the stage in front of 30,000 people, it's just one of the feelings you can't really, you know, describe unless you're out there. The energy on that stage, that's what I give off and that's what they give me. It's a real gift from God, not only to be doing what I'm doing, but to influence, you know, people that's out there looking at me doing what I'm doing.
The snowboard final, the super final. We got the top 5. They're locked and loaded, and they're coming your way.
The snowboarders are just about to hit up the finals. This is insane. You hear the crowd? They're loving it, man.
5 guys remain.
Seb Toutant, Cadono, McMorris, Thorgren, and Stale Sandbeck. Here comes Seb Toots.
And I would say he got to the super finals, kind of a casual version of Seb, but not here now in the finals, putting down the backside 1440 triple.
I think I'm gonna try to put pressure on the other one, and if I have to, you know, on the third one, I'll just push it.
Oh, 43.1 for Seb Toots.
It's crazy, you know, like back then, you know, the first one that did that back triple 14 was Mark. Just to land it was just crazy, and nowadays, you know, that trick's just getting like more standard.
Seb Toots taking over the top spot, and he means business. This is Mark McMorris.
And Mark setting up for a big backside spin. Mark going with the backside 1440 triple of his own.
45-7 for Mark McMorris, the biggest score so far here in the super final.
It's like dominoes. When one guy comes out and puts down a big trick, you just see it go all the way down the line. And here he comes spinning frontside triple 14. Oh! That was so incredibly close to landing that.
So Mark McMorris not working out on that one.
Yuki, dangerous guy to have in the finals. Only 18 years old. Here he comes, hit one, spinning backside for a backside 1620 triple.
A 46.7 into the top spot for Yuki Kadono, the young Japanese rider.
2 years ago when Yuki won, it was just incredible to see. He was 16 at the time, same age as me when I won, and I was just like, wow, this is such an amazing moment for him.
Yuki Kadono has the highest score so far.
Lining up switch now.
Well in the lead with an 87-1 overall score for Yuki Kadono, and only one more jump to go.
Stale, he clinched the tour title earlier in the night.
I already achieved something, so I'm kind of more relaxed now, but it's not done, you know. I can't really start celebrating yet, you know. I also want to win this, and that would mean the world.
So a big potential night.
Pressure's on him.
Can he nail this one? Stale, 1, 2, 3
No!
to the back. Stale coming for his third and final jump, the last jump of the night. Will he get that triple?
Oh!
He gets it.
And into the fence. And that would be his third straight podium out of 3 Aaron Style events this year.
As Sebastian Touton.
So he moves up into second place right there.
Yuki's drop and switch. Would not be surprised if we saw that big switch backside triple. Here he goes, Yuki. Oh my goodness! Yuki Kadono doing the absolute unthinkable switch backside 1620 triple cork. This is a snowboard contest first. Nowhere in the world at any event has that ever been done.
Snowboarding is going through the roof now. There's so many good riders, and it's just progressing and progressing. Nobody really knows what's coming next. Yeah, it's exciting times in snowboarding for sure.
A 48.5, a near perfect score for Yuki Kadono, giving him a 95.3. Stale Sandbeck in third, Sebastian Touton in second, and Yuki Kadono making history in a big way for snowboarding.
It really played out like I had hoped, and it was a full-on night of things to remember and experience. The stage was going off, big air jump was going off, and everybody turned up. We were born to fly. I mean, Stale was the one for the win with the overall title, which was cool.
Stale Sandbeck!
Yuki, I mean, came out of nowhere with that trick. Never been done before. The switchback 16 triple cork.
Oh my goodness! Coming in first place, Yuki Kadono!
I want more win.
Both of those riders are kind of the younger generation. I mean, that next wave of riders to come through and push the limits and do things that haven't been done before.
The energy was amazing. So many people, amazing snowboarding, amazing music. It's pretty amazing feeling.
The man who took the first Aaron Style for skiing, Gus Kenworthy!
Music was just great. I got to rock out. Diplo, Phantogram, Kendrick Lamar slaughtered it. Everybody was amazing.
It's good vibes here. Good energy, good people.
I had at least 20 moments where I was like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I looked out and saw the massive crowd and everybody cheering for the stage and for the snowboarders, and it was really like that dream I had coming to reality.